everyone, welcome to Chartbusters. Well, it's turning out to be what a session. The Nifty Bank is at lifetime highs. The US markets, it is courtesy the US markets and the inflation print, which we've been talking about through the week, and came in at 7.7% versus expectations of 7.9%. And that really fueled the best one-day gains that we've seen since 2020 in the US markets. And that has obviously trickled on to most of Asia as well as India as well. So as you can see, the Nifty up over 250 odd points. We have the mid-cap index, which is rallying around 100 odd points. Not as much in terms of gains, but nonetheless, we'll take it with both hands. We do have Vishal Malkan, who's joining in to discuss the technicals for the market. Vishal, hi, welcome to the show. Well, you've joined us on a very strong day for our equity markets. So tell us, what would you be strategizing? What are you telling your clients this morning?
Hi, good morning. And I think this is a strong breakout with a lot of volume and the patterns which are made on daily and weekly charts, especially on a Friday when we have a strong move. It's a very good sign for the market. Nifty and Bank Nifty, they are closing at all-time high, which I think opens up a lot of room for upside, which another 5 to 7% move in indices is not ruled out in the next 4 to 6 weeks.
5 to 7%, that would mean that we go to all-time highs. However, Vishal, we are facing some sort of congestion around this 18,300 to 18,400 zone. So it will be important to see whether we do break out above that in the second half of today's trading session or not as well. Individual stocks, how would you position yourself in those?
Of course, the flavor of the day or next week would be IT stocks, because there's a strong reversal coming up on NASDAQ as well as in Indian markets. So my top pick for next few weeks would be Wipro and Tech Mahindra, which are making a base and breaking out from that base today, and for another 5 to 7%. And of course, the other sector which I would look for is metal, and in that I look for SAIL as a strong contender for a move for 100 rupees as a target.
Okay. All right. I just wanted your thoughts on a couple of big movers this week and how you would approach them, probably technically from these levels, and probably not connected to what's taken place in terms of the rally that we've seen globally. For example, Divi's Labs, which has lost around 12% on a week-to-date basis. That's because of earnings, and maybe even an outperformer such as Britannia on the upside, which has gained close to 9% on a week-to-date basis. Both these stocks, how would you approach them?
I think Divi's Lab was finding it resisting to the levels of 3,800, 900, which was a strong resistance. And from there, it gave a big downward move, which we call as a loud move. And it has broken the supports of 3,500 also, which means it goes into an intermediate downtrend, and it will remain in that downtrend to consolidation zone for next few weeks or maybe months. So from a buying perspective, of course, I would avoid this and look for support levels near 3,000 levels. And as far as Britannia is concerned, let's look at Britannia's chart, where I think there's a great breakout above 4,000, sustaining above that with high volume near the highs of last two years. I think that's good pick for another target of 4,300 to 400 as a momentum buy.
All right, we take that point. Thanks a lot for that, Vishal.